Late Night Load. The Late Night Load. Web C. Leprkon. The Model Rocketeer. The Wicked Wookie. Web C Official. Clarksville Hobby Depot LLC. Web C. Leprkon. The Model Rocketeer. The Wicked Wookie. Hey everybody, it's Web C and welcome to the Late Night Load. Everybody else is going to be filing in here real quick. I was just over there. I got distracted. Hold on. Let me help the chat room. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Yo. Hey, what's up? Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. How you feeling today, buddy?
I slept all day.
So did you have some mouth work done or something today? Is that what's up?
No, I had a colonoscopy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they put you to sleep with that shit. And I was like,
Did
dude,
they really?
yeah, fuck yeah. Nowadays, because it's easy, fast.
I guess.
I was fucking scared.
All right. Yeah, I mean, there's, you always hope it's good stuff, when you do
Right.
one of those. I don't know. I should probably do something like that. I'm 35. I should probably be doing something like that. All right. Just make sure the Leprkon has his. Gotta load up the computer to the phone, to the computer to the phone. You know how that all goes.
Right on. But yeah, I went to the doctor for like a hernia because I worked in heavy equipment and I was carrying a bunch of chains one time. I jumped off a trailer and it wasn't good. So I've been kind of dealing with it for a couple of years. So I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go to the doctor. I just started going to the doctor on a regular. And he's like, hey, you're close enough to the age limit for a colonoscopy. He goes, you want to do it? I was like, sure. So he did. And I was like, dude, my shit's good to go.
Nice. I mean, yeah. Oh, dude, I just threw up an ad over on TikTok. So let's go show everybody else. Let's talk about this. So check it out. Yeah, there we are.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I like that a lot. So yeah, that's kind of what we got going on. Just making some ads. That's what we got to do, man. We got to advertise more. Advertise the shows, all of them. The Late Night Load, Friday Night Kit Bash, whatever we're moving into next too. Like whatever we're about to get down on and make funky fried fresh chicken. Yeah. Other than that, I today was my first day of expert level exercising on my exercise regimen.
Oh, nice.
Oh no, I'm fucking. Oh, dude, I'm wore out. Oh, I am so wore out. But I was sweating bullets there for a good 35 minutes, so I can't complain. That means I was getting good movement in, good exercise, and good calorie burn. If you're sweating that much, you're burning some calories. I don't care who you are. Just don't go and fill up off of calories. Don't go and fill up right after you burn the calories. Let that burn happen. Let that burn happen. Like that's what I got to do too. Is like I think in about an hour or two, I'll have the headset fully charged up again. I might just go ahead and go back again and do another round. Why
Oh
not?
shit, dude, that's inspiring, bro. Damn.
Because I mean, well, one, it's really fun. Two, it doesn't
Right.
feel like you. It doesn't feel like you're exercising, but it just when you get through a round of like 10 songs on that Beat Saber game,
Yeah.
like you're burning up so many calories and stuff, and it's so new and so much new exercise that it's intense. I mean, it feels good too. But it's like what it is it's the what makes it such a good burn is it's a mental focus. So you have to completely let everything else in your world go. You have to complete. It's what the human brain needs. It needs that complete reset. Like, because when I get done with it and I go, okay, now I can go and get ready for my show for 30 minutes and be ready for the show and be in that mood set and that mindset because I don't have everything else that happened today sitting there right there knocking at the back, knocking at the doorstep when I do it. I think it's it's so profound for me. It's different. It feels different. So that's what's good. Let's see
Hell yeah.
where is everybody? Leprkon, where are you? Hello, it's showtime. It's showtime, motherfuckers. All right. I don't know, man. I haven't heard from Andrew, man. Like he's been real dark. Not responding. Not really much. He just went into a little hidey hole.
I'll have to check on him, find
So,
out what's going on. I'll hit him up, see if I can get an answer out of him. Just say hey.
oh yeah, no, I'm just saying it now on live, letting him know, like, hey, man, I noticed. What's the deal? We love you. We don't want you to go away. Stay here. Figure it out. So get the way on the show. Get the show in the way. Okay, so people will come in. Um, the Leprkon sent me an interesting video. I think it was through private. I'm not gonna bring it up, but I think that's what it is. I won't bring it up on the screen. But he brought it up private, and I thought that was an interesting thing. Here's something to share with you guys for a little minute. This is me and my amigo. His name is Johnny. He is a total normal. He fits the bill. So, but anyways, yeah. Here's what it looks like when we're working and stuff. This is what it looks like. Here we go. A little advertisement. Our little intro that I'm working on. I've got like probably like 70 different backgrounds from this app that I got. So and then as for gaming and everything tonight, hey, Littles and Rusty were definitely on the table last night, rocking it out, or the night before, and they were rocking it out. There's some pretty tough kids to play against. They really like to pick on me. So, that's a little motion capture. Sweet. Anyways, um, what's going on in my neck of the woods? My update for life and shit. What's going on? I really need to go grab a drink of water, so I will be right back. Um, what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? Oh, here, guys. You guys should watch this one. This one.
TCG Players. The new TCG for the thinking player. August 1946. Esteemed U.S. naval officer and explorer Admiral Richard Byrne, one of the first pilots to fly over both the North and South Poles, organizes Operation High Jump, the largest expedition ever to travel to Antarctica. with 13 ships, 23 aircraft, and over 4,700 military personnel.
This was very important that after the conclusion of World War II, Admiral Byrd was asked if he would mount a large armada and go for 4 months. It was supposed to be that they would go in December, January, February, and March, and there was a list of military goals that they were to achieve, but by the end of February, something happened.
One of the mission's official goals was investigating sites for potential military bases in Antarctica. But during his explorations, Admiral Byrd allegedly came upon something highly unexpected.
This story is said to come from his diaries, not his published account of the trip, but something he held back and then later was suppressed by government authorities that found it frightening.
In his diary, which was discovered by his son after his death, Admiral Byrd tells an extraordinary story.
Admiral Byrd heard there was an entrance to the center of the Earth through the South Pole. And he took planes into the South, under the South Pole. And when he did that, he discovered that as he flew over the pole, suddenly he's looking at things that shouldn't be there. I mean, it was temperate. His squadron flew under the Earth, into the Earth.
It turns into this lush and green area, and he can't even believe his eyes. But that's just the beginning of his extraordinary story. He tells how all of a sudden he starts to see a shimmering rainbow city that's made of crystal. His airplane is taken control of when he suddenly sees these flying disc-shaped objects around him that lead him to the ground. Whereupon he's escorted into a cavernous type of an area where he gets a people he refers to as the master in his diary.
Oh,
The
hold
master
on.
tells him that they're highly disappointed in what humans
Put
are
everyone in
doing
the background kind of
with nuclear
bleeds
weapons,
over into the audio.
how they've recently destroyed Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and they really are concerned about what is going on the surface of the planet. They tell Admiral Byrd that they hope that humanity will ultimately stop this. For UFO researchers, this account from Admiral Byrd's diary is particularly significant due to the fact that the modern UFO era began right after World War II and the detonation of the first atomic bombs.
So this all ties into the book we were just listening to.
That a high number of UFO sightings have been reported.
So to give everybody a big, good, valuable representation, thank you from the History Channel for supplying us with all these beautiful images and these great speakers.
Of angelic or
These
extraterrestrial
are awesome.
type beings that are very concerned about what humanity is doing with nuclear weapons. Just ask the Air Force officers at the U.S. missile silos, the nuclear missile silos, that have seen their silos and their nuclear arms disarmed by what are perceived to be extraterrestrial beings. They are very concerned that we are ultimately not just going to destroy ourselves, but could harm our planet, which is their world as well. If Admiral Byrd's secret diary is authentic, does it reveal not only that there are highly advanced beings living inside the Earth, but also that they are monitoring what happens on the surface? According to the diary, after this incredible encounter, Admiral Byrd was eager to share his story, but was ordered to remain silent. Byrd comes back after this experience. He is taken to a government compound where he is
So what do you
told
think's
that
up with
he is
that?
never.
Like them, I'm like,
Hushing that shit up.
yeah, man. Like it's like such the, it's the cliche story. By at this point in time, it's like, man, I wish everybody would figure that, just get over that hurdle. Like, yeah, we all know that that's what the deal is. Like, I just feel like what other route is there to take when that happens? When you get the approach, you know what I mean? That's what I call it. I call it getting the approach. When you get the
Right.
approach,
Yeah.
what
You're being
would you
approached
do?
for what you have or what you have not. What do you do about that? Fuck.
Yeah. So it's definitely one of those very interesting situations. Yo, how was that chicken dinner you cooked, dude? That picture
Oh,
looked
it's good.
that picture looks so good. Like that looked like some good food right there.
It was real basic. Chicken breast.
Nice.
Get some dried onions and Monterey Jack. Crush up the onions, mix it with the Monterey Jack, and after you pat dry your chicken, put your Monterey Jack and crushed onions on your chicken. Bake it for 15-20 minutes on 425.
Okay. That's cool.
But I made meatballs the other night. They were amazing. It was panko crumbs, minced garlic, and minced scallion whites in the meatballs. That was incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting, that meal plan thing that you're doing.
Yeah, it's HelloFresh. There's a couple other ones. Market Misfits, stuff like that.
Yeah.
We used to previously get the HelloFresh, so I just started again and got a few.
Oh yeah. I was like really interested in those. I've been looking at them, but my wife, she's like, man. I'm like, hey, it'll cut out a lot of what we don't like doing, shopping.
Yep.
And she
Absolutely.
was like, I was like, why don't we wait until the kids are adults, and then we'll look into something like that for me and you? Because then what it'll do is it'll cut back on a lot of mine and her unhealthy eating habits. Because that's what we do. We like to spoil each other with unhealthy food and shit.
Right.
So whatever. I mean, we love each other, so it's okay. But
right.
I always feel that way. Like I feel like I wish I could get the kids to eat a little bit healthier, so I could encourage everybody in the house to eat healthier shit. So these crazy aliens and stuff. They were talking about locking people up and shushing people and all that stuff. I was like, wow, that's crazy. I was like, so.
A short flight from Las Vegas, deep in the Nevada desert, lies the top secret military base called Area 51. This giant complex remained unacknowledged and disavowed by the U.S. government for almost 60 years.
What a bad night,
But in
dude.
August 2013, the CIA finally admits this place is real.
Well, why can't we go there?
But how did a top secret
Don't
military
do it, but
base
just
become the place
technically.
to spot aliens? And is it linked to the mystery crafts spotted in U.S. skies?
The U.S. Navy has confirmed that UFOs are indeed real.
After decades of silence, insiders are speaking out to share closely guarded secrets. We did reverse engineer things out there and reveal the true stories of Area 51's UFOs and mystery crafts.
There's been an awful lot of misinformation. If you don't know what's going
Yep.
on, you might like to find
Dude,
out.
I just saw the new SR-72 or whatever that they just came out with.
Yeah.
Did you see that thing? That thing is... Woo-wee. I would be scared.
Building. We slept in trailers. Being informed on what you can talk about or not talk about
That's nuts.
starts
All right.
right at the
Don't want to get too much into that. Thank you over there from the History Channel and stuff, though, for providing all these wonderful videos that we just watched. Yeah. Shoot. Hey, I know what we can do. Let's watch an episode of Web C Builds. I can talk about this build stuff too while we're watching. This is a really fun build. had a blast making the video too. I did this like little peg stand that held every part I built while I was building it on camera.
Okay.
Or it was the goal. Ah, yes. Yeah. Ye old glass nail file. Oh, here goes the arms. This is a pretty cool Gundam that I built too. You're seeing a time lapse of different videos and stuff of me putting together and working on the different sections and stuff as we go. So this style of building is what I call page puzzle placement. You put each piece on the puzzle or of the puzzle on the page, and you work on each piece individually. And then once you've gone through the whole page of cleaning and making each piece nice, then you put the parts together on that page. And that's like it's puzzle page building. And this is one of the slowest ways you can build. It makes for good video. It gives you lots of edits and lots of things to pull from. Plenty of time to talk. Like I said, I really do like having this these hands and like this section here. And what's nice is you can zoom in on it if you're me. So you can zoom in and really take a look at those parts and stuff. Here's the legs. While I was working on those, these legs are pretty nice too. I really like them. So this is definitely, I think it's a build divers unit for sure. But just some of the parts and stuff just remind me of a couple different Gundams, like all being smushed together. It's a really good build. The background music was made by yours truly, Web C, at Web C Official Studios, where we record and do all the stupid things. Oh, I mean, don't spill that glue right there.
Don't do it!
So here's the head of this Gundam. Zoom in on that real quick. Isn't that cool? That's cool that we can do this. Just review builds. Go back in time and check that sweet shit out. Fucking right. This dude look like he can take a few hits.
Thinking about maybe starting this gun cannon.
Ooh, gun cannon. Gun cannon. Excuse me. Yeah, it's gun cannons are pretty cool. I'm so close to being done with what I'm actually working on. I just got this. This is what's holding me up. It's a shoulder pad. For the longest time, it's holding me up. I don't know what to do. But I'm getting there with it. I'll say that. So yeah, there we go. We're getting towards the end. So here's this sweet, huge, ginormous backpack that this thing has. This is just like one of the biggest, dumbest backpacks ever. We'll zoom in on that bad boy.
Maybe I'll start working on Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime? Hey, that's not a bad switch up, dude. I heard those are fun builds.
It looks incredible.
I do have that wish of like, I wish it was a Transformer, but it's just an action figure, and that's what kind of, if that was a definitely a downturn for me for a minute. So
No, that makes sense. I get it.
Me.
But that's what I don't like about the Transformer part of it. When you turn it into a robot, sometimes there's weird parts that, you know what I mean, just look funny because it's Transformer. So I like the figure part of it. I need to turn this into content, like like an unboxing. Open it first.
That's awesome. Do that.
Right. I've got a couple other videos I've made. I just haven't produced them into anything yet. Yeah, this thing looks like it's got some pretty awesome. That's badass, Micheal. This thing looks cool.
There you go. I'm not a big fan of all that flashy green shit, but
it looks very action oriented. Like it's in motion right now. Like the thing is fucking doing something. But after a while, I'm like, is it gonna move? It looks too busy.
It does. Like there was so much going on with it. Oh, hey, look at that. Did we just scroll right into another website builds?
We might have.
That's awesome. This one's going to be a good one, too. I like this. I don't mind this being a good night. Do some website reviews. Talk about some of these builds and stuff. This was one of the funnest builds that I have had the pleasure of doing. This specific build, I was so happy and satisfied with the build. Oh, hey, look at that. It's Cartoon Me. I remember Cartoon Me. I haven't fucked with him in a while. He's still around. I can still fuck with him. So pretty happy with this kit. Yeah, it was just like a score when I went to the store and I found it. I was like, whoa, I've been hearing everybody on the internet was talking a lot about this kit. So I was like, all right, I should check this kit out if I can find it. So I went to the store one day to pick up some paints and high grade I was looking for. And this is on the shelf too. And, you know, like my wife, she puts me on like a budget. You know, when we go to the store like that, there's a spending limit. And if I can stay under the spending limit, I can get whatever I want. You know what I mean? Like, so that's kind of a cool deal that, you know, she puts me in. So I try to maintain a budget well below what she gives me as the spending limit, though. If you know what I mean, like, hey, if she says you can spend $200, I'm probably only going to spend $100. You know, like I'm not gonna just go way out there and spend a whole shit ton of money. It's super easy in the hobby world to do it, though. You could definitely do it. I'm working on this diorama build, and it's a little more expensive than I want it to be. But I'm working on it. It's coming along. It's doing pretty good. So yeah, we're just taking a look here. Looking through the book, all the instructions, doing a slow page by page with which. Look at that. Hey, old footage, new footage, good footage, used footage. Just watch it. It's all good footage. Or I can even silence this if we want. We don't have to listen to that bad background music. I can throw up some of our paid for restream background music. We got some new stuff here. Here's some new music.
This thing has some customizability here. This is pretty cool. Yeah, the details are fucking insane.
The Optimus?
Yeah. There's some really unique things to this, like how the leg joint at the side turn. I was like, yeah, it's got a built-in rotation built in. So it's not good for kit mashing, but it's a good idea for a good rotation. So it's for portability. So this is really the difference in a real good Gundam or a good Gunpla that is built true to its form, right, with an inner frame and all that, like a master grade, let's say, or a good real grade. This just has really awesome character ability. You can pose it super awesome, but it doesn't have all those really fine details that maybe some of us like when we're looking at our Gundam. You know what I mean? With details in there. These are really completely lacking. It is a G1 cartoon version, but it is still very, very detailed and very awesome. But it is very action figure.
Yeah, that's what I thought they were. And when I found out that they didn't transform, I was a little let down because I was like, that's what make it like the ultimate model is if you could build the model that fully transforms.
Right. That would have to be like a PG though. That thing would be huge, and that would be the way to go. Honestly, to do like a perfect grade version of that, so it could transform. This being like a 144 scale, I think that would be tough, and it would really take away from the build aspect. Like you wouldn't be able to enjoy it because it would be like building an even smaller crossbone real grade. It would be probably really difficult. But I think your idea is spot on. I think it just needs to be a larger grade, like perfect grade maybe.
Well, yeah, I'm not arguing that it couldn't be larger or anything. I'm just saying like just the whole concept itself is like, okay, so there's another company that came out and they have two different Optimuses. One's like a super high detailed Optimus G1, and another one is a transforming Optimus.
Okay.
So as we go through this build, I did the same thing. I put the parts on a rotating spindle so you could see them rotate. So yeah, the rotating spindle. So that is the chest piece. And there is one of my magic tools that I don't really talk to people about too much. I will tell you where to buy them if you want to know. Amazon. No. No. I can definitely link them later. But they're a really cool tool. So yeah, that's what it looks like.
Looking sorry, go ahead. Gotcha.
Oh, and then now the head and the armor and the chest piece all together. There you go, guys. There's a good look at that. Oh, and look in the background, on the right, you can see one of my competition builds that I was working on, and I was slick. Just had him in the background because I wasn't supposed to show him off or anything recently, So here he is, just in the background, just sitting there. So a bunch of people, some people knowing who it is and what it is now have seen it, but yeah, that was a Mecha Warehouse competition. And I made Mecha Warehouse water slides. It was pretty awesome. Hey, everybody out there in chat land and all those other lands. We are going to take a quick moment to throw up our QR codes for you guys. Our first QR code of the night is going to be from our sponsor, the Model Rocketeer. He's got BOGO tickets, and they are bogus. No, I'm joking. They're really awesome tickets. Get out here. There's stickers. You get 2 Kit Bash Gundam stickers and a hollow foil Gundam Kip Ash Gundam sticker. And these are to help us grow the Kip Ash Gundam channel that we have over on Facebook and our Friday Night Kip Ash show. So the more you support this, the more you support us here at WebC Official.
That's why you get 2 UV resistant full color vinyl decals, one for your car, one for your PC, and a limited edition hollow foil decal for whatever else you want to put it on. So yeah, show your support, and we're trying to grow this, man. Show the Gundam. Yeah.
And next on our QR scan box is a Master Grade Gundam Death Scythe. It is still on sale over at our sponsor, Clarksville Hobby Depot LLC. Head on over there with this QR code and get yourself into the action. And they got a whole new restock coming in, so go get that. See, this link will bring you to the webpage. Go see the restock on the webpage. It's super awesome. Scott was talking about a whole bunch of awesome stuff coming in. If you are watching us over on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, if you hit the QR code up in the left corner, that'll bring you to WebC Official at YouTube. And that is the headquarters for WebC Official, where you can find all of our lives, all of our videos, and you can go back and watch all of our content all the way from the beginning, season 1, episode 1, where we're just screwing around trying to figure out how we're going to do this. Now, you can go all the way to now and watch today's episode or tomorrow's episode as it airs. And then as soon as it airs, it'll play in replay on syndication. And then we have a TV channel that I have to go upload a whole bunch of new content to, but our TV channel is in syndication as well, pumping out new quality products for us. So it's pretty awesome. Look at that. Look at this guy. This guy's showing off. Let's take a quick look at his masterpiece. Dude, that's pretty sweet, man. You did a really nice job on that.
I'm not even done. I'm so sorry. It's process. We're getting there, bro.
It's so cool. It's so cool, bro. You did a very nice job, and you're gonna finish it, and it's gonna be even more amazing. All right, our next QR code up there in the left corner is WebC Patreon. This is where you can go and become a sponsor for WebC Official and support us and help us grow our channel. You head on over there with the QR code and check it out, and it'll show you all the different ways you can become a sponsor. And I will probably head over there and double check and update and add some new content for sponsors and stuff. Sponsors do get special content along with that, so keep that in mind. You're not just doing it for free. You get something out of it. It's kind of like a pay-per-view. You get different content straight from me of what I'm working on more frequently. So we'll leave that there. So everybody, thanks for checking all those out and bearing with us while we get used to these new QR code advertisings. I think they're super awesome because they're a little less intrusive, but at the same time, they definitely direct our friends and our patrons and everybody over to where they need to be so they can help support us in all the different ways we get supported. I like it. Yeah.
I like it. It's a good idea. For our technology to work for us, you know what I mean? We're using our phones a lot more often. This is how it's going to work, guys. We're going to start using QR codes. It's going to take you where you need to go. Of course, we will drop links. We'll still do kind of old school, but be on the lookout for that for sure. Because we're going to be able to get. I think we're going to have some merch coming before summer, and we have new shows planned. So we're branching out. It's going to be interesting. Good year for it.
Oh yeah, definitely. And that's a hand drawn. That's our mascot in the top right corner. He's hand drawn by me, WebC. Just thought I'd put that out there, let y'all know why you're seeing that little dude up there. He's our new little WebC official mascot. I call him L.O.A.D, but we come up with something else for him too.
But
I don't
as
care.
my example,
But
that's how it starts. Mike started it. You know what I mean? We started it. We grew this thing from the ground up, man. We came in on the ground floor. So the point being is this is the first. We want to encourage you guys to participate in the next upcoming mascot build off or concept drawing for the next mascot. We try to make some contests and competitions that are just basically for the hanger only, just to get
that reminds me.
you guys involved, like the bounty bag challenge. Mike, you got something you want to speak on the bounty bag challenge?
Well, the bounty bag challenge, I'm just backed up on shipping right now. On that, and then I'm also backed up. One of the guys that I asked for still hasn't gotten back to me on the request for video footage and stuff, and I'm already going into another month where I got to go back in the chat room and see if there's any new contestants or anything. But it's pretty active in there. Those guys are always talking over there and stuff, so I keep an eye on it. I don't say much in there, but I keep an eye on things. So it'll be pretty interesting to see this month's loadout. And I just, like I said, at the holidays got me all frazzled and stuff, and now I'm all discombobulated with what's where and where's what. You know what I mean? Like, so I get that way once in a while. And I'm just backed up on the whole getting things out and stuff. And it also costs money right now, and shipping has gone way up. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. Everything that I have to ship out, contestant-wise, for the Bounty Bag Challenge, is intercontinental. So that's pricey. So it's not really me being like, hey, I don't want to. It's more like me being like, I'm watching the market, waiting for a good time to send those out. But don't worry. For everybody who does participate in the Bounty Bag Challenge, you will always be given enough time to finish your complete build and all that fun stuff. What do you got there, boss?
From the awesome Ho himself, still, I'm sitting on amazing stuff that came from Derek Ho himself of the Horde. You guys know the famous Ho. So what's up? I still got other good stuff I've been sitting on. This is like our prizes through the holiday things went crazy, and we are waiting to get some of this delivered to people that win. We got some stuff. So it's awesome. So I want to give a shout out, Derek Ho, man. I love you. You're an inspiration. I'm glad to see you back active and doing it big, man. You inspired a lot of people. You've helped people with their plastic crack addiction, and you have brought in, waves of new people into the industry. And that's what we're trying to do, is get more people involved in something like this. It doesn't have to be robots. It can be cars, but it's the deal. It's plastic crack, and it's a good meditational tool. It's a good way of finding a good release. It's an art form, and then from there, Mike, like I said, we want to test all the waters. What kind of hobbies do you have? You chime in, share. You know what I mean? Tell us, what kind of hobby are you? A knitter, or are you a speed knitter? You're faster than my grandma. I want to see it.
Yeah, I got like 15, 20 minutes left on the headset.
Yeah, I've been playing with my RC cars lately. We're not playing with them, but digging them out, getting the dust off of them. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Quick shout out to Feeder Cardio's hobby outlet.
All right.
I like that beat right there. I like that beat. Sounds good.
So, I don't know. You're going to watch me play some Beat Saber. And build some Gunpla. I'm just all full of extra video powers today. Give me a minute. It loads in.
Yeah, I gotta get started on the diorama project, man. It's like I gotta find some. See what happens there. I gotta find some sponsorship or something and get this awesome diorama project started. trying to hook up with the Model Train Club. This is what it is. It's part of all that. So it goes together. I just need to find some information, see what I can build.
Dude, tell me I don't feel like a Jedi Knight when I play this game.
Right.
But I'll tell you what. It feels good. We just got the Linkin Park download for it, and we have the Rock Mix download. So that's been pretty fun playing those two setups. The Linkin Park downloads are definitely different than the Rock download. The Rock download is intense. Like, the song Freebird is a very long song. And
Yeah,
it has a lot of strike notes to hit.
Woo!
So like
Bird.
on Medium, what is it? On Medium for Freebird, it's like 600 nodes or something. On Hard, it's almost 1,000 nodes. And then on Hard it's 1,500 nodes. On Expert, it's 2,600 nodes.
Damn.
Yeah, I did that today. I'm not excited about continuing to do that, but it gets to the point where you're just moving your hands as fast as you can, you know.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I've been eyeballing this RG crossbow too.
RG crossbone. Those are good. I have an RG crossbone. It was a fun build. It was a very fun build. My master grade crossbone was probably a little bit funner though.
That's what I really want personally. That's on my big top 10 list, is a master grade crossbow.
Yeah. Well, I gave mine dreadlocks.
Oh yeah, no, that's awesome, dude. That was really good. So innovative. Very creative.
Well, it doesn't just look innovative. Like, it fits. Like, it looks like it should be there. It doesn't look too out of place. I wish I could get them to, like, dangle a little more instead of be so stiff. But other than that, I'm cool. I'm just happy they stayed in place. Ain't that right, princess? Ain't that right, princess? My dog's like, shut up. Man. Okay, doing too much. Back to the build of the Blue Dual Gundam with the Salt Shroud Master Grade. This thing is so cool, though. Like I said, it was such a solid build. When you got done, it felt like you were really holding an action figure. It didn't feel like you were holding a model kit. And that's the nice thing, the quality of that seed kit. And I did not feel that same way building other seed kits. Other seed kits I've built have been very disappointing or lackluster. Like the Blitz Gundam. The Blitz Gundam was it looked cool. I painted it different so it didn't have that ugly purple. But I just when I got done putting it together, it feels a little bit more fragile than the Dual Gundam. So that's an interesting synopsis there to think about.
I got a new inbox Lobo Gundam too, so I don't know, man. I need to finish with Jessa.
Yeah, finish the Jester, because trust me, you don't want to be where I'm at right now. I've got 3 projects. I'm working 3 projects right now. And I am frazzled. I'm at the end of one project. I got one project all ready for paint. I got one project that's going into ready for paint. Like I'm just sitting on this last runner and I need to get off of it. I got 2.5 weeks, I think, left to build. heard the timeline, I think. So I just really need to put my fucking foot down and really just finish this build, or else I'm gonna regret it. I got everything. I got all the stuff I need. I got gloves and thinner and paint. I just need to mix the paint, which is fine. I can mix the paint on the spot. I already know what I'm looking for. I'm gonna take bright silver, put a tint of metallic blue in it, and it should turn into a steel blue or a metal blue that looks like 1990s graphics. Because that's what I'm going for, like late 80s, early 90s cartoon graphics. That steel blue. I'm going for that color, and then like a lightish, almost metal purple, I want to call it. There's no other real color I could give it besides metal purple. Oh yeah, look at that leg. Oh, that's so pleasuring. It's the satisfaction of putting that together. It was just amazing. Friday night kit bash. Friday night kit bash. Yo.
You
You
heard?
You
Speaking
heard.
of kit bash, I kit bashed the Noble Gundam stand that comes in the box in the kit into a permanent stick because you change it, but into a permanent stand for the crossbone Mao. I remember doing that because I was doing terrain, so I put like a space terrain on the log of the stand.
Cool. Yo, you heard. Yo. You heard. Friday night kid bash. Friday night kid bash. Do it again. Turn around, make them all your friends. Let them know it's all the bend. All friends. Here we go. Off ends. Friday night kid bash. Mix and match them up, put them together, make something that looks real tough. Friday night kit bash. Friday night kit bash. Mix and match, put them together, make something that looks real tough. Friday night kit bash, that's what we're getting together, we're doing it rough. Let's take a look at what the boss has got going on over here. Is that yours?
Yeah. That my RG wing took forever to build.
That's a nice build, man.
Thank you. Yeah, dude, this suffered from shitty inner frame syndrome, and it broke the first fucking the first build, and I had it for 5 years before Mega Parts guy hooked me up with a new inner frame so I could rebuild this kit, and then I obviously painted a little bit of it. That's Gundam marker metallic blue on the plastic just to give it some spots, and then gold, silver, and then some Sharpie marker work.
Yeah, it looks great. It's a great. I like the interpretation. No problems with me, man. Like, I was like, wow, that's you. That's cool. It's good work, man.
And it was the same thing with Strike Freedom. The inner frame took a shit, and I had to get one from the Mecha Parts guy, so I was able to rebuild it. But it hasn't been fully detailed. This is complete. This is top coated and finished.
Okay.
Yeah, the other one on. Then I got a GM that was completely finished. I got a lot of little projects that need to be top coated and then maybe weathered.
Okay. Yeah, I have the RG Wing Gundam, and I didn't have any issues. I don't know what the issue was with the frame. Some people just don't do it. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I've had a bunch of other people make the comments too, like the shitty inner frame from the original Real Grade line. And I'm like, I have a few of those. The only one I have a big problem with is the Freedom. It's a Freedom Gundam of some sort, but it has a gold inner frame, and it just the legs. You try and post the leg up, and it just droops, and then you try and post it up, and it'll just slowly droop. So it's just like you have to put it on a stand and put the legs in a position where they look like they're supposed to be drooping there, or else it doesn't look good.
Gotcha. Right on.
But I don't have that problem. Like the real grade Wing Gundam that you just showed, the one I got, I use as my Christmas tree topper.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, I haven't had no issues. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
I don't know. I mean, I might have some thinner or something on the inner frame, and it just got shitty and broke off.
Oh no, I totally understand. There's been some people that have just been like, yeah, it came out of the box and snapped. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't nothing you did. Like I'm not saying it's like I just don't know what it is. Like I apparently got lucky on the one I bought and didn't have that issue. I don't think they ever made a 2.0, but they did reprint. So the reprint, they might have used a better plastic product for the reprint. That's the only thing I could think. But it was like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago that I put that one together. So that's how new the plastic was. It was very, very recent reprint. I'm like, I've been having that itch, like, I want to open up a new Gundam. But it's like, dude, you got a Gundam you haven't finished. Like, stop it. Slap yourself on the hand.
Right.
I got a pile, you know. So just waiting. Yeah. And then we can watch some more of this assault shot being assembled. This thing is so big. So I didn't expect it to be such a big kit, you know, because when I had the box was really thin. And I was like, all right, you know, so it's going to be a, 7-8 runners, I thought. No, it ended up being like 16 runners, I think, for this kit. Almost as many as the Unicorn Gundam. The Unicorn Gundam, the real grade Unicorn Gundam, that one was a magical build. I'll tell you what. It's literally nothing but a statue. Like the kit is nothing but a statue when you're building it. And when you get done with it, you can transform it probably about 4 times before things will start to break. So just your warning.
You have been warned.
Get as many photos as you can of the kit in one form, and then transform it and get as many photos of the kit in the other form as you can that you're ever going to want. Like, go ahead and get all the poses, because once you get it transformed back, or you try to swap it back and forth, oh man, things start going. The chest pieces will get stuck. What else is it? The clips on the legs will fly off. The thigh pieces, those will just completely come apart, and your robot will fall over. Like, there's so many issues. Like, just my only recommendation: transform it. Get your photos. Transform it. Get your photos, and then choose which way you want it to be. After you've gotten it done, don't do anything fancy or magical with it. They sell high grades that's one way or the other for a reason, because that was way too much work on the real grade. Now, I will tell you, the master grade Banshee, because I don't have a master grade Unicorn yet, but the master grade Banshee was not better. I did not have a better time building that kit. That might have been partially because I built that kit while I had COVID. So I was just building that kit to keep my mind busy. And I was like, yeah, there's lots of pieces. It'll keep me busy. No, I sat there. I had that done in a day. Then there was another kit. I built another kit that was the same way. I built them both in a day. I was like, well, because I couldn't do anything with paint or anything while I had COVID. Because I didn't want to I don't want to mess with my like face masks or respirators or anything like that. When you got no, it's contamination, right? So I did that shit. But I did. I built a few just straight builds while I had COVID. I was proud of them. I was happy I did my straight builds. I did the Banshee, the Wing Zero TV, and then I did two other kits. They were high grades. They were just easy high grades. So that's what I did with them. It's like, wow, man. But yeah, nothing's like popping, popping, popping. Yo, Friday night keep the bash. It's tonight. It's tonight. Friday night keep bash.
For you. It's for you. It's all
It's for you. Friday night keep bash. For Friday night keep bash. Is on tonight. Friday night keep bash. For Friday night keep bash. Is on. All right. Yeah. That is so awesome. There it goes. All right. So that's just the Strike Gundam with the shield and the machine gun. Looks pretty awesome, right? This is what I meant. Like, it felt very action figure. Like, it didn't feel like I was. That dude doesn't look like a model. He looks like you can go fuck G.I. Joe up or something. So, that's how I felt about this dude. Then we're going to put his armor on him. Once we get the armor on, dude's going to be swole. We're almost done. Oh yeah, and there's the armor.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
And when you put the armor on, you get the bigger gun. And that gun prevented me from turning the Gundam around.
Oh yeah.
That's how big it was. It was such a big gun that I couldn't turn the Gundam around. I was a little upset, but there's nothing I could do, so I was like, well, it's set up the same way the high grade is. Oh yeah, I made him put his arm down. There we go. Now we can scroll around to the other side. But he looks just like he does in the high grade version, but just bigger. So, it's pretty good. I think with the armor...
I like the backpack.
Yeah, the backpack makes it look like it goes fast.
Right.
Yep. The missile pods. They're opening up. I want to be honest with you. It looks like that Gundam, those missile pods opened up on their own. That was a lie. They did not. I just used magical television editing to make it look that nice. I promise. It does not do that in real life. Must use finger. I should have put down there.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer. Must use finger. Does not auto open. Must use finger. Avengers build 01. Oh man. Me doing a whole bunch of custom work. I added some they're called spin lock greebles. I added one to each side of the ankle area on the Gundam. I believe it's Wing Zero. This is Iron Man, so this is all the work that I did to get the Iron Man build. Oh, I think my wife's home. Let me check. I'll be right back. Hush. Shut up. Nobody wants to hear this.
Anyway.
How are you?
Do you have any block connections?
Dude, you've bought it in a while. Why?
Oh, the lock box in one of my cafes is frozen and the heater can't get it. So we ran home to grab hot water to see if that'll work.
No. No, you should use like windshield washer fluid. Like non-freezing windshield washer fluid.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting for him to get back to the cafe and tell me if he got in. And I was like, I'm gonna run home and see if I have anything at home that'll work. So it's just
All right, man. Sounds like you're busy. I think I'm gonna bounce.
Okay, well, I'm gonna end the show. It's Thursday night. We're gonna have the long show tomorrow. It'll be 2 to 3 hours. So, everybody have a great night, and I'll talk to you later.